Hello!
Hello!
Welcome back
to
Magically Chaotic!
Well,
If you couldn't tell already,
yeah,
this is a little differente.
little differente,
We are doing relationships part 2.
and we're so excited.
How does it make you feel?
Pumped because the people loved part 1.
They loved part 1.
I got so much good verbal feedback.
Me as well.
And
People were really into what we had to say about relationships.
they really were. So we hit the table, the whiteboard, and strategized some more things that we wanted to
stormed
cover.
the brain.
You know what? I really high-key, I feel like we could do literally 10 parts to this, like over the years.
No, for sure.
Like there's
Especially because like
Mhm.
it's ever changing.
Mhm.
You know,
Yeah.
your current status, and especially for me, so it's like I'm gonna have different perspective, and even you,
Yeah.
as you like grow and mature in a relationship, you learn new perspective.
No, literally, I'm a different woman than I was the last time we did this.
Exactly.
Like a few months more into my relationship, so yeah, we have more to say. So if you haven't watched part 1, I personally found it very fun.
I did too, and I think like go back and watch it. You know,
Yeah, it was.
hope you didn't see that clump of hair I just pulled off of my shirt.
It's okay if they did, you know.
It's just hair. It just tends to happen.
Yeah, and the thing is also, should we start off with the advice segment to kind of get into it, or we should
Yeah.
save that, you think?
Sure.
So yeah, the magical and chaotic moments aren't going to be here. We just have a lot to discuss regarding relationships. We're going to talk about standards, the things that we need in a partner, the fears we have, the favorite relationships like that we look up to, and then we're going to talk about like if losing somebody, can you get them back, things like that. So
Yeah.
we'll kind of start into that, I guess. The
Yeah.
last part.
With our advice.
Mhm.
So we were approached with a question.
As always, aren't we all? And this person wanted to know, it's actually, I guess we can say this, coming from a male or female perspective, you could say.
Yeah.
Say you are talking to someone for a certain amount of time. The thing is, this question is very
Very
open-ended,
vague.
Very
We're
vague.
not sure of the details.
Yeah, but if that person wants to write back in and let us know more specific details. But essentially, if you are talking to a person, say it's a guy talking to a girl, what are the odds that the guy can get the girl back after they've been talking for a certain amount of time, and if nothing bad happened but they just fizzled out?
Yeah. So, it's so important, I think,
Yeah.
to know, or like to
Yeah.
differentiate. Why did it fizzle out? Did it fizzle out because the guy stopped giving the attention, or did it fizzle out because the girl stopped giving the attention?
Yeah.
In this particular scenario.
Yeah, and the thing is, I wish we could have him or her. We'll say him. It was a guy.
Come on.
Yeah, come on and do like, you know, like those like fake
Voiceovers.
my name is. You know what I'm saying? Like
Yeah.
the hostage voiceover.
Yeah.
And like give the details, because that would be super helpful in this.
It would be helpful because that's really going to change my answer.
But we can go
But I
through
have
the
an answer for
hypotheticals.
both.
Yeah. Okay. So say that you've been talking for a while and then it fizzled out because the guy just stopped giving the girl the attention that she needed.
Right. Can you get her back?
Yeah.
I think so.
Absolutely. But you know what you have to do? You have to go overtime.
I was about to say, you're going to have to work a lot harder.
And if you are not giving her attention, guess what? Someone else is.
Absolutely.
Like, if she's single, she's getting attention from, whether it's through like just Snapchat, texting, going on dates, going out to the bars, meeting guys.
Yeah, like,
Yeah,
that's just how it is.
Yeah.
And if you aren't going to step up to the plate, like, I promise you someone else will.
Mm-hmm.
So if you intend to step up to a plate you've already stepped on,
Yeah.
and if it was you that caused the fizzling,
Mhm.
you're going to have to step up a lot stronger.
Mm-hmm.
There's already going to be a little bit of a like, well,
Yeah. And the things that would like cause her, like what we mean, I guess like a guy that stops the fizzling, that means he stops sending her good morning texts.
stops checking in, stops,
Mhm.
you know, hanging out, stops, you know,
taking her on dates, stops.
whatever it is, whatever
Yeah.
the relationship progressed to.
Yeah.
If it's him that stops, that's what we're talking about.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. But say she stops giving that attention.
That means it's in her court.
Yeah. Unfortunato.
Unfortunato for you, yeah. But like if it was her that stopped giving the attention, there's a reason.
Yeah.
Either that reason is she found someone else,
Mm-hmm.
or she wasn't all that interested.
Yeah. Because we've all been there, I feel like, where you...
For sure.
But like, the thing about that is, if you make it the thing is like, So you were both mutually interested in each other, and you know that she was interested in you.
Yeah.
So you knew at one point in time she was all in, head over heels, like, for you, whatever, and it just still somehow fizzled out, like, whether your time, like, didn't match up, whatever it may be. I still think you can, like, win her back.
I think you can too, but I think that it's in her court.
Yeah.
Like, it's not in her court completely. Like, you can make the moves to get her back, right?
Right.
But, like, if she's found someone else.
Yeah.
Or because people's actions have nothing to do with you and everything to do with them, 9 times out of 10.
Mm-hmm.
So, like, it could be something so simple. Like, someone came back into her life. Maybe she's going through something. If she fizzled out.
Yeah. And the thing is, the only way to
same
know
for
that,
you, though.
ask her. You know,
Right.
if it's still, like, an appropriate thing, like, ask her if you're, like, I wouldn't, like, necessarily go to her friends, I guess, but, like...
No, I would, no.
Yeah, just be like, hey, I'd love to catch up, and, like, call her, or, like, text her, FaceTime, whatever, meet in person, like, you want to go get din-din, and just...
Din-din.
If she says no to any of that, then she's probably not interested anymore.
Yeah.
But, like, truly, I'm hoping and praying, like, next week's actual episode, we will have a follow-up, because we can reach back out to this person and see if we can get some more details.
Yeah.
But essentially, like, if nothing went wrong, there's always a chance to get her
For
back.
sure, for sure. And even if something goes wrong, there's still a
Yeah.
chance. But if nothing went wrong, it'll be a lot easier.
Mm-hmm. And the thing, I love how we both sipped at the same time. I really needed some agua. The thing is, I've had a lot of caffeine today. And I just feel like I'm rambunctious right now.
I've had, like, very little.
Yeah, you have. Yeah, you need some more.
Running on fumes.
Ingest it. There was something else I was going to say along those lines. Like, I don't know. The thing about fizzling out.
Fizzling out.
Like, there's always a reason for it.
Always.
You know, whether it's like, I hate to say it, like if somebody else does get involved, but then it's like, that's not your person.
Correct.
Yeah, and if she is not interested in you, like if you are trying, you're doing everything, like you let her know, hey, I'm interested in you. I don't like that this fizzled out. I would love to get to know you better. Like, I'm sorry, I've had a lot going on the past few months, but truly, like, I like you a lot, and I'm willing to, like, make sacrifices of my own, like, personal stuff that I have going on.
I'm just willing to prove to you that I like you.
Yeah.
You
so
know?
I'd love to take you out, and that's really, like, all it would take for me.
Me too.
And if
100%.
yeah. And after that, if it doesn't work, then maybe that's not your girl.
Right.
Or your guy.
Right.
Yeah.
I think just, like, I don't know, like, my theme with life right now is, like, other people's decisions are just not about me.
Literally.
You know?
Yeah.
Because, like, I mean, I've had situations like that where, you know, I've been single since December.
Mm-hmm.
So, I mean, I've talked to some different guys, and, like, some of them I have been interested in and some of them I have not. But, like, if you, I don't know, like, if you,
Mm-hmm.
yeah, you just, my changes in the way that I feel about someone
Yeah.
really doesn't ever have anything to do with them, and it usually has everything to do with me.
Yeah.
You know?
No, absolutely. And it's like, that's the thing, is like, it's not that they're in the fault, you know?
Yeah, like, I mean, unless you're doing people out here doing people dirty, that's different.
Exactly.
But, like, if you're just living your life, like, usually stuff like that has nothing to do with you.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Um,
So that kind of just proves our point, like, either, like, it's more of a her thing, like, in her court. Like, if you did something, like an ick or, like, a turn off or something, you know?
Yeah, but even then, that's still not on you, because there's someone
Yeah.
who's going to.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Cool. So, yeah, you can get her back.
Yeah, absolutely.
If she wants to be back. Major key.
Mhm.
If she wants to be back.
Mm-hmm. And if she doesn't, then you'll find your girl.
Absolutely, you will.
Absolutely. But should we talk about, like, the standards that we have in men? And I think a good way to do that,
It's top 5?
your top 5.
Yeah. Are you doing top 5 quality or top 5 standards?
Oh, that's a good one. Okay, what are, like, I guess we can start with standards, because mine are just, like, things that I wanted in someone before I found Tyler. Like, me and Anna in college, we used to have it on our refrigerator.
I remember.
And I have a screenshot of it, and it's funny because Tyler fits it.
Period. God
Yeah.
king.
But standards, I do have those. What are yours?
I don't want to go first.
I mean, we can, like, ping pong. Like
Ping pong? Yeah, because, like, my list is ever changing.
Yeah.
So, it's not like a,
Like, do you have any, like, non-negotiables? Like, from day one, like, you won't even, like, consider dating a person unless they meet, like, this standard.
we talked about this the other day, but it's not really a standard, it's more of a quality.
Mm.
Travel?
We did. I was going to say that in my, like, things. Like, I'm trying to think. There's a different word that I use. Spontaneous was my word.
Mm.
Because
Spontaneous is a tough word, though.
It is. Because spontaneous can be negative, but I mean...
Spontaneous can be very negative.
Positively spontaneous. Like, if I'm like, hey, this weekend would you like to pick up and go to Atlanta?
Correct. That's different.
Yeah.
But some men like to call things spontaneous, but it's just called lack of caring or lack of planning. That's not being spontaneous.
Yeah.
That's not okay.
Yeah, no, very key.
Very key.
Very key.
But like you want to go, it's Thursday night, let's go to Atlanta tomorrow morning. Yeah. Let's do that.
Yeah, I'm not saying like call me at 9 p.m. saying like, hey, want to hang out right now. Absolutely
or
not.
Call me at 6 p.m. and say, hey, let's go get dinner. No.
That's not spontaneous.
No, I'm not doing that.
Spontaneous to me is planning a week or two in advance on like a little trip. Or like, hey, would you want to go skydiving this weekend?
Spontaneous for me is also that.
Like, hey, do you want to go to Cabo this summer?
Right.
Like, hey, Shrek the Musical's in town. Let's go see that.
Let's go see Shrek the Musical. Did we miss the Princess and the Frog showing?
Oh gosh, I think we did.
Claire, why did you
Wait, was it last night?
I think it was.
It was raining. I bet it got canceled. Maybe it got moved.
Did they push it?
Maybe. I think they had to.
Oh my god, we need to check because you've got to see the Princess and the Frog.
We could have a movie night too. That'd be fun.
Oh my god, I'd love a movie night.
Yeah, but like either way, that does sound fun. But anyway, we were gonna go see it in Railroad Park.
What do you mean tonight?
Do you think
or
so?
Just in general?
A movie night?
Mm-hmm.
I mean, we could.
I didn't know if you were like asking about like this evening.
No.
Or if you were just saying we should have a movie night.
I was about to say, I mean, it'll be later in the evening before I'm done with my duties.
Yeah, I
know. I would love a movie night. But yeah, standards. So spontaneous or like traveling, that's just like more of a quality. Standards now, like for me, a standard, I just personally believe that having the same beliefs as someone, and so like loves Jesus and like Christian, that's like a personal standard for me.
Yeah.
I know I want to raise my kids in that type of household with those values. So that's just something off the bat that I know.
I agree. It's also one of mine.
Yeah. Another standard, I just had it. Do you have one?
No, I was going to expound the love Jesus and Christian one, if I can. Please. I don't necessarily mean that has to look like it did for me growing up.
Oh, please don't look like it did for me growing up.
Please don't look like it did for me growing up. I just mean that, like, whenever it comes to, like, guiding my life and, like, where I am to go, I want to have the same belief system and that, like, what God calls me to is what I am going to go to.
Preach, sister.
So, yeah.
Preach.
Okay, I'm on the same page with that.
Keep that going.
Okay.
Yeah.
That was a good one.
That was a really good one.
I think a standard for me is just, like, it's kind of weird, but I'm gonna say it. Like, I want to be able to picture you being a father.
Oh, that's a good one. Yeah.
Like, if I'm with someone or dating, like, I'm not, because you get to choose your kid's father. And I obviously don't know, like, what's gonna happen after you get married. Like, you don't know the future.
Yeah.
But, like, if you can't picture them, right, like, being a good father, like, I don't want to date you.
Yeah.
Because, like, I want my kids to have a good dad.
Amen.
And that's one thing that I can decide for my children.
Yeah, exactly. And that's, no, I completely am there with you on that, because I want to be a good mother. Like, I want basically, like, what I did not have, like, with a dad.
Yeah.
And that's one of the very first things that, like, when thinking about who you want to be with, if you can't picture them being a daddy,
you need to move on.
Yeah.
Because either they're not ready for that, or they're not meant for that.
Yeah, and I feel like even, like, if you're young, say you meet in college, like, you can have, like, a gut feeling and an observation of, like, I truly don't believe you can judge people based on their parents. Like, I know a lot of people.
No, I don't think you can either.
Something that kind of made me mad at Kim Kardashian. Did you watch this week's episode?
When she said that about
parents issues with mom or daddy issues or whatever.
Yeah.
I was like, Kim, don't make me hate you right now.
Yeah.
Like, that was kind of like, you cannot help if somebody has that.
Right.
You can help how they handle it.
Yeah.
Like, but that's,
we
kind of beef Kim, so. But literally, that's a very good one. Yeah.
What's your next one? Are you agreeing with that one?
Oh, 100%.
So we both have two now.
Yeah. So loves Jesus, wants to be a good dad.
Our standards are the same so far. Go ahead. I'm
I'm
probably just gonna copy paste whatever you say.
The next one is like just an obvious one though. Like just out of the part, like a basic like.
Is it RESPECT?
Yeah. Yeah. Basically, like cannot think that cheating is okay.
Yeah.
Like in my opinion, truly, And I was thinking about this when I was thinking this morning, like, what do we want to talk about today?
Yeah.
When it comes to cheating, I understand that there are situations that you can come back from and you can apologize and you can say, I will never do it again. I will make it right with you.
Yeah.
And I believe that people do deserve forgiveness in certain situations. But from day one, when I decide to open up to a guy, one of the first stories, like when you want to be vulnerable, that I tell them is about my situation with my dad.
Yeah.
And with that being said, one of my non-negotiables is if you do cheat on me, knowing that I will break up with you, knowing that that is a value that I hold, like you do not break that promise. For me, I can forgive you, but I will forget you. Like I will move on. I cannot.
Yeah.
Because I truly believe if they do it once, they will do it again. Or if they did it to you, did it with you, they will do it to you.
Yeah.
And again, I believe forgiveness is a thing, but if you know, like, my story and, like, the trauma that I've had caused from cheating,
yeah,
not even on me, but, like, from my dad,
yeah,
it caused me years of my life, I can't do that again.
Yeah.
So I've had my experience with cheating, and I don't want another one personally.
Right.
You know?
Yeah.
So that's one of mine.
Yeah.
What are your thoughts on cheating?
0 out of 10.
Yeah.
But we've talked about this before, I don't know where my life's going.
Yeah.
I'm not going to cheat.
Yeah.
I hope and pray.
Yeah.
That's
one thing. Yeah.
And I hope that doesn't ever happen to me. Like, that's not okay with me.
Yeah.
So I would say mine is just, like, mutual respect.
Mm-hmm.
Like, if there's I don't know, like, being open and having conversations, like,
yeah.
If something is a little weird, like,
yeah.
Talk to me about it.
Yeah, don't
If
get
something
weird.
is a little off, talk to me about it. If something, like, you crossed a line but you didn't cross all, like, talk to me about it. Like, I'm going to do the same for you. That's, like, the kind of relationship that I want to have.
Exactly.
Like, sure, maybe you didn't sleep with this, but, like, is this relationship with your coworker getting a little too close? Tell me about it. Like, because I want to know.
Yeah.
I want to have mutual respect for another human.
Yeah.
In every way, you know, like, in my career. Like, I want to have, you know, like, I'm a full-grown adult.
Yeah. Exactly.
And have respect for me as such, and I will have respect for you as such.
Exactly.
So,
no sneaking around, like, don't.
No sneaky deaky.
That's
like,
not fun. Like,
no,
for either
like,
party.
No, like, if you are wanting to be with me in a relationship with me, you are going to be open with me.
Yeah.
If you anticipate me being open with you,
yeah,
you're going to be open with me.
Yeah.
It doesn't mean there's not things that you're going to have that you don't tell me about, and it doesn't mean there's not parts of, like, you know.
Yeah.
But as far as the relationship is concerned,
yeah,
I need to know. And the mutual respect needs to be there. Like, you have your bros to talk about bro things, and I have my girls to talk about girl things.
Yeah.
I don't need to know every little detail about your life. But as far as the relationship goes,
yeah,
if it affects me,
yeah,
you should have enough mutual respect for me.
Exactly. I completely agree.
And cheating, like, no, I'm not doing that.
Yeah.
But I don't know what my life holds. But I'm not doing that.
Yeah. No, you really, like, you don't know what your life holds, like, at all.
Yeah.
Like, I know for a fact, like, if it was me that ever cheated on, like, Tyler or anyone, it would not be me. You know, it would be, like, a demonic version of myself.
And you don't know what life is going to give you to put you in. Like, I'm not a fan of making blanket statements like, I will never cheat, or I will never be cheated on, or I will never forgive someone if they cheat on me, because I do not know.
Yeah.
Because I'm not in a situation right now.
Yeah.
Because I don't know what my life is going to bring.
Yeah. No, I know. Unless I completely changed, like, who I am to my core and have been for at least 10 years, I know if I got cheated on, if I told you I forgive you and I will be able to continue this life moving on without thinking about it, then I will be lying to you.
Yeah.
Because I will think about it waking up, going to bed. I will think about it when I'm out at the gym and I'm looking at different men.
Yeah.
I'll say, I'm going to get mine back.
Yeah.
I will probably, like, I would not ever be able to move on.
Yeah.
Without at least getting even. And that's, like, I don't want that for the person that I end up with. And therefore, that's why I'm like, let's just, like, not.
Yeah.
You know?
No, I agree.
Yeah.
Like, I don't want that either.
I know. Yeah.
But I'm saying in, like, 20 years, what's my life going to look like? I don't know.
Yeah.
So I can't make a blanket statement.
No, I know.
But I don't want to be cheated on, and I don't want to cheat on nobody. And I don't think that's right. I think I'm supposed to have one person.
Same.
And I don't really be wanting nobody else a part of that.
Yeah, and, like, truly, I do believe this in my core. Like, if you actually, in the right way, put God at the center of your relationship,
for sure,
that will help. Like, I'm not saying Christians don't have problems, but, like, if you truly, like, focus on, like, that and focus on being, like, a partner with someone and, like you said, have respect for each other, then I don't think you will feel the need to cheat and feel that temptation as strongly as people that maybe don't trust that God can, like, help their relationship. You know what I mean? Does that make sense?
No, it does. Well, I think, like, if you believe in God, you believe in the way God created you, kind of what we talked about today.
Yeah.
And if you believe in God, you believe in, like, that his way is the correct way.
Yeah.
So, like, obviously you're not supposed to cheat.
Yeah.
That's the one thing that you can get a divorce for in the Bible.
Mm-hmm.
So...
yeah, agreed.
It's clearly not designed by God to be a good thing.
Yeah.
So yeah, I think shared values, mutual respect, and all those things would create a space where that wouldn't happen.
Yeah.
But I don't know that.
No, I agree.
But that is what I believe
to
be true.
I feel ya.
Yeah.
Are there any other, I'm trying to think of, like, what are standards? Like...
what are standards?
Yeah. One thing I loved about Tyler and that, like, I wanted is that, like, he loves people.
Yeah.
And that's something that I really did want because I never saw that. Like, for example, like, when we would go to church when I was younger, and this is an example of, like, Christianity, like, we would be the last ones there and the first ones to leave.
Yeah.
And I like to be, like, with someone that, like, when we go to events, he likes to be one of the first ones there and one of the last ones to leave.
Yeah.
And that's, like, one of those subconscious things that, like, just loves talking to people. And, like, Tyler's, like, one of the friendliest people ever. And I'm not. And so I feel like I needed that.
See, I don't think that's a standard for me.
Really?
Or a quality. That's more of a quality.
Yeah.
It's not for me because I am.
Yeah.
So I don't, like, I almost want someone a little more chill.
Yeah. See, I could go weeks without talking to anyone, and I would be okay. And that's
I can't.
Yeah.
But I am, you can't go weeks without talking to me.
I mean, I could go weeks without going anywhere.
I could literally never.
Yeah.
But, like, I think that's a quality for you, someone outgoing.
Yeah.
But a quality for me is, like, someone not introverted, but just, like, I have been with men or guys when I was younger before who are very outgoing, and I almost didn't like it.
Really?
Which is, like, maybe a little selfish.
Yeah.
But, like, not that I like to be the center of attention or anything like that, but I kind of just want, I don't know, I have also been with people who are very introverted.
Yeah.
And I like it better.
Yeah.
That's more of my type. Someone who's, like, a little more so than outgoing, just, like, chill.
Yeah.
Like, someone who isn't so wound up, because I'm so high-strung and so wound. And I've gotten better at that, but someone who's just, like, chill. Like a chill human.
Yeah. See, that's where me and you are similar, but also different. See, I'm high-strung, but introverted.
I'm high-strung and extroverted.
Okay, and then Tyler is
extroverted,
but
chill.
So he makes me more chill, and so basically I'm, like, probably the bad one in the relationship.
No, that doesn't make you bad. That just makes you who you are. Yeah. I just told you I'm looking for someone like that.
Yeah.
Like, that's what a quality, I feel like those people go together because you're not constantly fighting for, like, I felt like whenever I was talking to this guy one time, I was in high school, and I felt like he was so, like, loud that I felt like I was competing for attention.
Yeah.
And, like, I'm not, like, that's bad. Like, I don't want to do that, and I don't want to compete for attention.
I
not that I seek out bad attention, but, like, if everyone in the room is as loud as you, then it makes me dim. And I don't want to dim.
You want to be the shiny star.
Not that I want to be the star of the show, but I don't want to feel like your loudness is forcing me to decrease.
I do. I feel like I've heard somebody talk about this before. Like, I can't. Like,
it's just the type of person I am.
Yeah. No, I know that's a good quality because one example I think of that's, like, a little different than what we're talking about is, like, Ben and Claudia from The Toast. Like, how they're both, like, very loud.
But they compliment each other.
They do, in, like, the best way.
See, I'd be fine with something like that, too.
Yeah.
I just don't want your outgoing loudness to make me feel like I have to be quieter.
Yeah, exactly.
Because I don't want to be quieter.
Yeah, you need somebody that, like, holds you up and is like, look at me.
Yeah, and if, like, you're also outgoing, that's great. Like, we can talk to different people everywhere we go.
Yeah.
I just don't want it, like, it's just I had an experience where I felt like I had to quiet down a little bit because you were being louder than me.
Yeah. You shouldn't have to deal with that.
Yeah.
I like that.
So it tends to be like a little bit more of an introverted person that doesn't make me feel quiet, you know?
Maybe that's why we go together so well.
I kind of think so.
It really does.
Because, like, I think you're the perfect balance to my loud.
But then also you're a lot nicer and I'm a lot meaner. So
I think we just really balance.
we're like the yin and the yang.
We are.
We really are.
But and that doesn't make, like, that makes both of us still so important to the relationship.
Yeah, you couldn't have one without the other.
Yes.
So I love that.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah.
I found my screenshot
Oh,
of,
share it.
we used to make everyone, I don't know why I shut the camera. Everyone that came over, we would make them write their top 5 on our refrigerator. So my, like, 3 stars at the top, this wasn't even, like, a top 5 thing, was loves Jesus. Like, that was just, like, a given kind of thing, like I mentioned. And then number 1 was funny.
Mm-hmm.
Number 2 was goal-driven. Number 3 was tall-ish, and then I put a little asterisk beside it because at the time, I think, if I'm being honest, there was a guy in my life that wasn't that tall, and I felt bad putting tall. And
that's funny.
Truth be told, I wanted someone that was a foot taller than me.
And
that's
here
what I
you
got.
are.
Literally, over a foot taller, like 13 inches actually. And then spontaneous is on here, which we already went over that. And then not an idiot was my last one. Like, they don't have to be, like, I'm smart, so I can handle that. But, like, you cannot be an idiot.
Like, don't be stupid.
Yeah.
Yeah. So mine, I also agree with funny.
Uh-huh.
I agree with goal-driven.
Uh-huh.
I don't agree with tall, but I need to just claim that.
Yeah.
I am tall.
Yeah.
So I'm 5'9". So my only thing is, like, my height or taller,
Mm-hmm.
and that is my only requirement.
Mm-hmm.
I used to want to be with someone very tall, but I don't really care anymore.
Yeah.
Because being 5'9", it's just like the pool is very small. What's happening right there?
My phone decided to go straight into the crack of this.
Do you want me to see if I can get it?
Maybe. It's, like, right there.
The couch
The couch?
slides apart.
Oh, should we? You feel it?
I got it.
Oh, you're so great.
I got these strong fingies. Anyways, so tall is not one of mine, but to some people that would be one of mine because I am tall.
Mm-hmm.
So like I just already have a higher
Yeah.
situation.
Yeah, that's okay.
Yeah.
Those are good.
Do you have any more?
I feel like I do, but like really like loves people.
Yeah, I think shared values, we've already talked about that.
I'm trying to think of like anything else.
Like I'm not about to be fighting with you about political things.
Random one is like I really don't want someone that was like a super picky eater.
Oh yeah, because you want to eat
like,
everything.
I like to like travel, like try new types of restaurants.
Yeah, no, I agree.
Because food is like love. Oh, it also loves to like work out and go to the gym too. Because that was like Tyler mentioned that like he wanted a girl that liked to do that, and I was like, I'm not like a fitness guru or whatever, but like it is.
You enjoy it.
So fun.
Yeah, I agree. I agree with that.
I
was talking to Carson the other day, and I was like, I'm like in a place of my life now where I have never been before, where I genuinely love working out. Like if I don't work out, I don't feel good.
Amen.
And I look forward to it. And I was like, that didn't happen the first 75 hard. I don't know when that switch clicked. But like, even if it's just a walk, like I love moving my body.
Same.
And I don't enjoy sitting on the couch. And I used to just be like a slug.
Yeah.
Like in college.
Yeah.
Not even. I've always been so active.
Yeah.
But I don't enjoy coming home from work and just sitting. Like even if I'm by myself, I'm gonna go on a walk. I'm gonna take my dog out. I'm gonna.
That's a great healthy way to be too.
Like I don't know, yeah.
Because I have like my day, like one day a week. Typically it's like Friday night. Tyler and I will be done at like 9, and we'll just sit on the couch for like 3 hours. Versus when we first met, we would go to the gym in the morning, but from the time he got home from work, from like 5 to 11, we would just sit on the couch. But like at the same time, I've always been like the same thing, like an active person. But I think we talked about the gym. Like I used to be the girl in the corner at the gym. Like I was a Planet Fitness girl.
I still kind of am. I haven't got out of that yet, but that's because I don't go to the gym. I go to workout classes.
Yeah, once you like, well, yeah, that's a big deal too. Because I used to share those.
Yeah, I'm not the girl in the corner at workout classes.
Yeah. No, like in the gym, Tyler had to like make me like I've had mental breakdowns in gyms, like full on sobbing. Because like I just feel like everyone's staring at me. Yeah,
but the reality is they don't care.
Yeah, no, that very is true.
Yeah,
and I know a bunch of people go through that too. But yeah, anyway.
No, they do. I mean, I still am like that. Like if you told me to go up to like one of those little machines in the middle of the floor, I'd be like, like I'd go do it, but I would be like petrified.
Yeah.
At first I was afraid. I was petrified. Like for example, walking around. Remember when we went to Lifetime Fitness? We just walked around that gym.
Yeah.
Confidently, no cares in the world.
Yeah.
I would have never.
Oh, same.
I would have never walked in front of all of those weight machines or walked past all of the free weights. I would have never.
I would have never gone in the building.
Me either.
Like at the Auburn Rec, I never went downstairs. Like, or the main floor. I always went upstairs to where the girls were, or like the track, or the basketball courts, or the bottom.
I always went to the bottom.
Yeah. Like, I did not want to
Or upstairs to the track.
Yeah.
But I never sat on the main floor.
And I wish I would. I don't even know what it looked like down there.
I don't either. Like, it scared me so bad.
Yeah. It's always men.
It's always men, just everywhere. But anyways,
are there any other qualities you have?
I just agree with all of yours pretty much. And then for me, I don't know that I have any more to add. You know, funny, haha, like to laugh. To expand on funny, I do need you to laugh at my jokes.
Yeah.
Like, I need you to think that I'm funny. That just is. I would rather you think that I'm funny than you tell me that I am pretty.
Yeah.
Seriously.
I feel that.
Like, there is no better compliment to me than someone thinking that I'm funny. I'm not even that funny, but
I know what you mean. No, you are funny.
No, but like I'm not like that's.
I mean, we're not stand-up comedians.
No, but like I
wouldn't want to be with somebody that's like a stand-up.
No, me either, because like why are you joking on people? But like I want you to think that I'm funny.
Yeah.
If you don't truly in your heart believe that I'm hilarious, it's not gonna work out.
Yeah.
It's just not.
Well, I think you're hilarious.
Thank you.
That's why we work out.
That's why we work out.
And
it sounded so conceited, but it is just true.
Yeah. Do you have any like preferences? Like, you're like, okay, this isn't gonna be my top 5, but like one of mine is like, I really truly love that Tyler does not love video games.
Oh.
Like,
I don't care about video games as long as the video games don't take precedent over whatever we're doing.
Did you listen to the toast this week where the girl was talking, she wrote in for advice, and she said, my boyfriend and I live together and we've been together for 3 years, and I think for the last like several months he has decided that he's going to move over into the guest room so he can play video games because he just doesn't want to bother her. And she was like, it makes me sad because I feel like I'm living alone and I go to bed like sad every night. But they were like, yeah, he's definitely lying to you about something. Like,
for sure.
Got something going on over there.
For sure.
But like, I would never like want to.
No, I wouldn't be okay with that either. Like, I have no problem with like you playing your video games with your friends and like whatever, talking to your whatever. It's a great way for boys to talk to each other. So that's chill. I don't care about that. But if it becomes like I'm not going to see you because I would rather sit at home and play video games, that's where I draw the line.
Because like when you hit a certain age, you have to stop. Like, unless you're making money.
Yeah.
Or if it's just like a weekly hobby, like it's.
Or if it's like if you meet like I don't think you'd have to stop in the sense of like if like on Thursday nights you play games with the boys. Like, cool, do that. I don't
every night.
I don't care.
Yeah.
No, but like every night if it's causing you to stay awake until 2 a.m. and you're not snuggling me in the bed.
Yeah.
That's a problem.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. No, I agree on that wholeheartedly.
Yeah.
Because like I can't imagine like being older and having like several kids with somebody and them saying like, oh,
I gotta go play games.
Like, ick. No, you're not.
Yeah, you're literally not. Like, I'm not changing this poopy diaper when you go play your video games. No.
Yeah, but I feel like it's equivalent to like, okay, if I'm gonna go like out with the girls or like have like wine night or like go read.
It's the same thing.
Binge watch a show. Like, I don't mind that. Like,
either.
Tyler actually said he wanted to get like a PlayStation to start playing like 2K or whatever. I don't know.
Yeah.
Like, I would like that.
Yeah.
I'd like to play it too sometimes.
Right. Yeah. Like, I don't care about it if it's just like within the realm of a decent, like an understandable amount.
Yeah. But like a gamer is like, I don't think I could do like an actual gamer.
Like that's you live it, breathe it.
Yeah, unless you're making money, then I fully support that.
True.
But yeah, I don't mind it as like a hobby or like to hang out with friends. I think that's
normal. I don't either. Because especially if you're talking to your friends on there and it's like your group of guy friends, like I just don't care.
Yeah.
Like, cool, I talk to my girlfriends all day long.
Yeah, exactly.
You know?
And I think that's kind of cute. Like
I do too. I think it's kind of cute.
Yeah. Otherwise.
But if you're like on there with random people at all hours of the night, like why?
Yeah.
I just can't come up with a good reason for that.
Oh, another preference, or I guess like an ick, something that like I've stopped talking before Tyler.
Oh,
like,
I have a preference too. Go ahead.
You know, you give yours.
No, you first. It just came to me.
I was gonna say I don't like it when you see that they follow a bunch of half-naked girls on Instagram.
Oh, we talked about this.
Yeah.
I don't like that either.
I just think that that's absolutely disgusting and inappropriate. And even if you're a single guy, I want you to know that if you ever talk to a girl, if you go meet a girl in a bar,
she's looking.
She knows every person that you follow. She knows every photo that you have liked if they have a public page. She sees if you've commented on their photos. She sees literally everything that you don't want her to see. She will find that out, and if she can't see it, she'll get a friend to.
Yeah, I literally every guy I've ever talked to, I always scroll through who they follow.
That was one of the first things I did with Tyler.
And that's either red flag, Or I'm like, oh, okay. It's just like, why do you need to see that many girls' naked bodies? Like, ew.
Yeah. No, exactly.
Like, what? I can't come up with a good reason.
Exactly.
It's just like, what? You want to really, like, you want to be scrolling through Instagram at work and it'd be like 8 different women in bikinis? Like, what?
Yeah.
Ooh.
Yeah.
Anyways.
Yeah. No.
Mine is that I would prefer not like a country boy.
Oh my gosh. Heck yeah.
Like, I would prefer, I don't know who I'm gonna end up with, but like a full-blown country boy is not my vibe.
That's such a good one.
You know what I mean?
Like camo pickup truck,
camo, got a fishing hook on their hat, like
that literally.
Dipping is that is a no.
Oh, that's a big no-go.
That is a no. That's a 0% chance. If you put a dip in your mouth, you are not with me. That I draw the line. I draw the line. I ain't doing that.
Yeah, no, I agree.
I would rather be with someone who smokes a cigarette than uses a dip.
Yeah,
that's even.
That's what I say. Both of those are negative Nancy's for me. But the dip, my very first boyfriend ever kissed me with a dip in his mouth, and then I think it is the nastiest thing that anybody can do. It smells so bad. Your teeth look horrible, and like you're just, please stop.
Right. Yeah, my dad dipped for a long time, and it's just like, no, I'm not disgusted. It's disgusting.
Yeah, but that was a really good one about the country boy.
Thank you. I'm
right there with you.
Yeah, it's just not my vibe.
And even like some country things. But
for
y'all
sure,
know
because
what
I like some country things.
Yeah.
Like, do you want to go fishing? I'll go fishing. Do you want to ride on a four-wheeler in the dirt? I'll do that. I really will.
Yeah.
But like, if that's your personality,
if that's your lifestyle,
no, it's not gonna work out. It's just not.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. Wow.
Okay. I like a horse. I ride a horse. Like, I'm from that, so I know all about that, and I do enjoy parts of it. But if it's your personality,
change it. Yeah. Amen.
What's the next topic-io?
The next topic-io was going to be talking about jealousy. Like, are you a jealous person?
Heck yeah, brother.
I know. I feel like I don't have a lot to say on that.
I don't either. I'm jealous.
Yeah.
And it's something that, we talked about this the other day.
Yeah.
Jealousy and, like, control is definitely something that I know I have to work on. But it's also something that you really can't work on unless you're like in an environment to work on it.
Yeah.
Like, unless you have someone that you're like working on it with.
I wish we would have recorded that combo that we had.
It was a very good combo.
Yeah, no, that's one thing. Like with Tyler, in the very beginning of our relationship, I was so jealous.
Yeah, we talked about that too. I think it's so normal for the beginning.
Because you don't know that person.
You don't know them well enough to know like what they're really doing.
Yeah.
You gotta figure that out.
You gotta be a little crazy.
Like, do I really trust you? I don't know.
And once you establish, like, Tyler has never done me wrong. And once you establish, like, trust, like, if you still don't trust them,
that's a problem.
That's a problem with you.
100%.
Yeah. Like, I was listening to Call Her Daddy. I think I told you to listen to this. And Lauren, Alex's friend, was talking about how when she got into finally her first healthy relationship, she realized that she was a problem. And that she was a little, like, controlling, crazy, whatever it may be. She was saying, I don't remember exactly, but like that's one thing I realized, like, oh my gosh, am I toxic? And I'm not toxic, but there were issues that I had that I did not want to bring over into my healthy relationship that I have.
Yeah.
And I had to do some work. I'm still doing some work.
Yeah. I mean, you have to.
Yeah.
Like, I know there's a problem for me too. So like, you do as much work as you can while you can.
Yeah.
But really you can't just dig in there until something triggers you.
Yeah. Exactly.
And then when something triggers you, you have to be like, oh, that's what that was, and maybe I should do something about that.
Yeah.
But, you know, overarchingly, I'm not jealous.
Yeah, no, same. And even now, like with Tyler, like if I see like a girl, like you can notice when you're with a man that you're with, and you see a girl staring at him, you want to start barking.
No, I just want to go right up there. I'm going to be like... But at the same, like, that part doesn't really bother me. It's like people who like actually act on things that they know they shouldn't.
Yeah.
Because like I've been looking at men at the bar. I don't know if you got a girl or not. If I find out you got a girl, then my eyes are closed. Like I don't even see you. Who are you? I don't know.
Yeah.
You know.
Yeah.
But like, if you know and you're still, ooh, child.
Yeah. Like that's, and it really depends on like how like if he reacts to it too.
Correct.
If Tyler was getting like googly eyes at him and he reacted to it, then like, yeah, bye. But, like, if you know a guy has a girlfriend and you still go hit on that guy, then you literally, I can't say what I want to say, but you deserve to have very bad things happen.
Yeah.
Because you're not a good person, and you need to work on becoming one. I think I got really mad really bad then, thinking about that.
Don't do that.
You know what I mean?
I know what you mean. I'm just saying it's not worth it. But, yeah. Oh, I have a good question.
Ooh.
What do you think your best qualities are in a relationship?
Oh my god.
What do you bring to the table?
Yeah.
I can name some for you that I know you bring to the table.
Mine are boring, I feel like.
No, they're not.
Mine's like order.
Order.
Structure.
Okay, those are not boring. Those are so essential.
No. See, I hate to say it, but like, I think that's all I have.
Order and structure?
Yeah.
I think you're also very caring.
Yeah,
And you take care of things.
Yeah.
Food.
I was about to say, I'm a very big, like, I've always, in my whole life, I will never have, like, housewife qualities. But, like, I really do. Like,
You have a ton of housewife qualities.
I, like, try to cook and clean and, like, and, like, Tyler helps with all of it, too, don't get me wrong. But, like, that is the first thing I think about, like, okay, what has to get done this morning?
Yeah.
I have, like, that motherly sense in me, I think, already.
Yeah.
But then also, I don't know. I am very caring, and I do like, when I love hard.
Me too.
Like, and very loyal.
Me too.
Like, if I ever heard someone, and that's in all of my relationships, like, if someone's talking
For
bad
sure.
about someone I love, I will talk worse about you to your face.
For sure.
You know?
Yeah.
Oh my god. Like, loyal to a fault. What are
Same.
some of yours?
I would say the same thing about loyal. I'm very loyal.
Mhm.
I'm very open-minded.
I was about to say, that's one of yours. Like, you see the best in people.
Yeah, I try. Like, you could probably come to me and tell me literally anything,
Mm-hmm.
and I'm not judging you. Like,
Yeah.
I'm just gonna hear it. Like, especially if I love you.
Mm-hmm.
I think, like, I've talked to people before, and they've had the perception of me that I might be judgmental,
Mm-hmm. Mm-mm.
but I'm not.
I don't think that.
Like, if you came to me and told me literally anything,
Mm-hmm.
I am so open-minded about it. Like, you could come to me and tell me, Madison, I did XYZ, and I'm gonna say, okay, what are we doing about that?
Yeah.
Like, I'm very open-minded.
Mm-hmm. That's such a good quality to have, like, as a human.
Yeah. I'm open-minded about everything, though.
Mhm.
I'm open-minded about politics. I'm open-minded about,
Yeah.
I'm just like, I just don't think there's, like, one answer to anything.
Yeah.
Except for Jesus.
Yeah.
But other than that, I don't think there's, like, one answer to anything.
Mm-hmm.
And then, I don't know, I think I have a very kind heart.
Mm-hmm.
And I think I love very hard.
Mm-hmm.
And I've always, my parents, when I was growing up, like, my dad always said that I have a tender heart.
Aw, that's such
'Cause
a
I
sweet
do.
compliment.
Yeah, it was always because I would get so emotional and, like, I'd cry when someone hurt my feelings. So, like, my parents, someone that I love ever hurts my feelings, I get really upset about it. But I have a very tender heart.
That's how I am. And that's something that I want to work on.
You
but
wanna
not
I don't want to harden my heart.
Yeah.
I just want to protect it.
No, I need to take, like, advice from you, because, like, if I have a deep conversation with whether it's Tyler or whoever, and it's, like, emotional, I just start crying.
Yeah.
And that's not, when you want advice from someone, you can't just start crying.
Yeah.
So, like, I really do need to work on that.
Yeah.
Like, learn how to be, like, I am open-minded, like, about, like, the politics and all of that stuff, but, like, when it comes to, like, I don't know, I just be a little too emotional in, like, not the right situations.
I think, like, it all comes down to, like, things are not about you.
Yeah.
Like, you know?
Well, mine's like from an empathy standpoint. Like, if somebody's
Oh, I
like,
know.
oh, I went through this, and I'm like, man, that must have been, like, really hard. Like, I can't imagine.
Right.
Like, you must be hurting so bad.
Right.
You know? And that's just, like, with friends that have told me stuff, like, I can't start crying all the time. You know? But it really is sad.
I mean, it just means that you feel what they feel.
Yeah. You're an empath, for
For
sure.
sure.
Like, I think we both are.
For sure.
But I feel like we've kind of, like, accustomed to each other.
Yeah, for sure.
Like, to where I don't feel like I cry. Like, even like you and Tyler, like, I don't feel like I cry as much around anymore.
Yeah.
Tyler sees me have more, like, mental breakdowns, but, like,
Yeah.
yeah.
But, like, for feelings,
Yeah.
meh.
Yeah.
But I'm a very emotional person.
Mhm.
I think those are mine.
I think we're great partners.
You and I.
Yeah.
For each other?
Oh,
For
each
other
other.
people?
For both, really.
Oh, okay. Okay.
Truly.
Okay.
Like,
I definitely have flaws.
Oh, my gosh. You want to talk about flaws? I know what
It's
mine are.
longer than ever.
Mine
Sure.
starts with jealousy.
Me too, baby.
And control. That's another
Me
one.
too, baby.
And, like, sometimes when I have anxiety, I, like, don't take it out, but, like, I make the whole room feel it. You know what I mean?
I don't think you do, but go ahead.
like,
I've been in the room with you when you're having ample amounts of anxiety and I had no idea.
I'll probably save it for Tyler sometimes, which I need to not do. Not even like that I'm like taking it out on him, but like I feel like sometimes I have to like, that's like just an example of like working on yourself. Be like, okay, you're the only one that can fix this. What's causing the stress? I just feel like I bring the mood down sometimes when I'm having stress, but sometimes I block it out as much as I can.
Yeah. Yeah. Mine are also jealousy and control, and also anxiety and depression.
The four grades. Jealousy, control, anxiety, and depression.
But we're working on them.
Yeah.
Those last two I have pretty hold on.
Yeah. Good.
But the first two
you have to get more practice with.
the first two I don't really have anyone to practice on right now, so like,
you know what, that's okay.
I just be practicing on these little boys in my phone.
Little randoms. Do you have any personal fears in relationships?
Like getting cheated on.
I think that's really
and not being protected.
Yeah.
Emotionally.
I was about to say, how do you mean?
I mean, like, if I tell you something and it's vulnerable for me, I need you to protect what I said. You know?
Yeah, for
like
sure.
if I open up to you to the extent that I tell you about trauma and past experiences, I need to feel protected. And if you break that protection, honestly, for me, I think that would be worse than being cheated on.
Yeah.
If you used my hardest times against me,
yeah, I agree.
It's dead.
That's like emotional abuse in a way.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, that's one, like, Tyler is literally perfect in all ways, and that is one thing that he is perfect about in a way. Like, he knows, like, every bad thing I've been through, and, like, he knows, like, my triggers and knows how to handle me when I get like that. But no, I agree with you on that wholeheartedly, because people before him, I don't think that they could have handled some of that stuff, you know. And I don't know, you can kind of tell somebody from their personality, like, are they the type to bring this up later? Like, I can think of one of the guys that I talked to before Tyler, very much.
Oh, if I don't, and that's another thing, like, if I don't trust you completely, you're not knowing.
Yeah.
I'm not telling you.
Yeah.
Because I don't want that. I don't want you to bring stuff that happened to me back on me later. Or, like, because I've heard so many terrible stories about people who, whether they have issues with these certain things, and then this guy will, like, in the middle of a heated argument will be like, oh, well, this is why that happened to you.
Like, bro.
Like, I promise you, if that was ever said to me, that would be the last word said to me.
Yeah. Like,
and that would just, like, that would stab me in the heart, in the place. And I know that's, like, maybe, like, unhealed. I don't know. But, like, that would stab me somewhere that, like, I wouldn't recover from.
Yeah. No, that's valid.
At least with that relationship.
Yeah. As it should. Like, that's very valid thinking on that.
Yeah.
No. Wow. Deep shiz, man.
Deep shiz. What was that question? I forgot. I got really into that answer.
Your fears in a relationship.
Oh,
the last thing that we were going to talk about was some relationships you look up to.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, that you, like, respect and admire and, like, want to, whether it's, like, real life, maybe a movie or something, you're like, man, I want that TV show, or, like, whatever. Mine would be my grandparents.
Mine would be my parents.
Yeah.
Yeah. Do we expand on that?
I don't know. I really don't have, mine just, like, really love each other.
Mine too.
And respect each other.
They've been through it.
Yeah.
And they still stand together. And I think that's the test.
Yeah.
The true relationship.
Yeah.
Because they've really been and they still be like, hey, I love you.
Yeah. Isn't that sweet?
Yeah.
Yeah.
And they'd be like, this is probably the worst experience of my entire life. Very literally.
Yeah.
Because this is my entire life. And this is probably the lowest I'm going to ever be.
Yeah.
And you here.
Yeah. Isn't that lovely?
Because, you know, at this point in our lives, we're like, oh, this is the lowest we've ever been. Well, we're 20-something. Yeah. This is not the lowest we've ever been.
That's scary to think about.
And it's not going to be the lowest we'll ever be.
I don't like to hear that, honestly.
Unfortunately, it's true.
Yeah.
The lowest I've ever been hasn't happened yet.
That's really, I don't want to think about that.
But that's why you hope you got people to just
so you gotta choose them right.
That's why you gotta choose them right.
You have to realize, like, is this the person that I want to bring with me through all the hard
What
times?
I have been through, I feel like doesn't scratch the surface of what is to come.
Yeah.
Because I think that you get prepared for stuff that is to come, and that is why things happen to you, right?
Oh God, I really don't know if I can handle more.
You can. So, but if what I have been through is not the worst that is to come, I'm about to choose some people that are gonna sit with me in what is to come.
Well, you know you got me.
I know I got you.
Count me on.
But you know what I mean?
Yeah. No.
That is why you should value relationship.
Yeah.
outside of romantic. You should value friendship. And you shouldn't have people around you that are not there for you.
Yeah, exactly.
Like, you just shouldn't. Like, if they're not going to come sit with you in the muck, why allow them to sit with you in the joy?
Amen.
And that's that.
You're here with the one-liners today, sister.
I mean, like, I just...
Yeah.
That's so important to me in friendship. Like, if...
Yeah.
I'm not doing that.
Yeah.
Because if I'm going to come sit in your muck, and then I'm in some muck, and you're not sitting with me,
yeah,
we're going to have a problem.
Yeah.
You're not my real friend.
Like, you don't meet the standards.
Yeah.
Friendship. That's another standard we can add. It has to sit with me through my muck.
Mucky times.
Yeah. Mucky times.
Yeah.
Uh-huh. I agree on that.
Me too.
No fake friends allowed.
No fake friends allowed.
We're too old for that.
We are too old for that.
And relationships, like all of it.
All of it. Like, I'm
Every
too old.
form.
I'm too old. I'm not dealing with this.
Yeah.
Just honestly.
We're so wise beyond our years.
So wise beyond our years. Do you think that we're advanced?
No, I don't.
Me either.
I really don't. I don't think, personally, no, for me.
Me either.
Like, no. There's a lot of things I just don't know. I think there are many more people that are wiser than me at this age.
Same.
So if you're looking for like actual like scientific advice, like
I ain't got you.
I ain't got you on that, but I have experience now.
But I think that we both, well, I can only speak for me, but I think that you have too. I think that we both try to be the best versions of ourselves.
Yeah.
And that's all you can do. You know what I'm saying? Just try.
Literally.
Just like don't be, you know, just try to be better.
We're very strong, not strong-minded in a negative way, but like strong-minded in like we don't give up. Like I feel like 75 hard takes a strong-minded person.
Oh, 5 sure.
5 sure. And
5 sure. 75 sure. That was hard. Yeah.
Very.
When I was talking to my coworkers about it, I was like, man, I shouldn't really be having this margarita right now because I'm doing 75 Madison. They were like, huh? And I was like, oh, well, it's like 75 hard, but not. They were like, so you're not doing it? And I was like, no. And they were like, what? And I was like, I did it before. And they were like, oh, what? I was like, I've already done it one time. And they were like, you went 75 days without alcohol? And I was like, why is that what everyone sticks to? Yes, I did.
Think about the gallon of water.
Right. Think about the 2 workouts a day.
That's been the hardest. Like, okay.
The alcohol is not the hard part.
That's the easy part.
Yeah.
That and the reading are easy. The water intake is so hard. But the second workout a day has really been getting me lately. Like
the workouts was the hardest for me.
I think tonight I'm going to do like a yoga Pilates like video on my TV before bed. I think light a candle. I will burn a sweat, like holding those poses, like the downward dogs, and like
the candle part. That got me.
Like turn the lights off, and like I just really want to like
chill, zen, get one with the earth.
Because we've done our outdoor workout.
Set your what is it called? The rhythm.
I like that.
Okay, guys, that's it.
Bye.
Bye.